be able to, I'll blink my lips when I'm trying to move my eyes.
And the skin on your nose pull to the back of your neck, yeah. Alright, question.
So you two were not in Untucked when they asked, which of the queens would you sleep with?
Oh yeah, you weren't in Untucked, but
We actually talked about this today.
who would you sleep with?
We were like, absolutely no one, bitch. That is my final answer.
Girl, no, there were so many hot men that were camera crew and like,
Yeah.
that was on
Duncan.
manhandling us. Bitch, I would, girl,
Wait, who?
with a drag queen that's on our cast, no. I want the men behind the camera, but I was like, bitch, get me.
Wait, Naomi, who was that? Who was Duncan?
Duncan is like the lead, like.
Yeah, Duncan.
He is so
He's
fucking
a daddy.
We called him Daddy
Girl, just
Duncan.
wait.
He's like baby
No,
size,
wait.
baby size.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Something happens with Duncan?
No.
On the very last day of Drag Race when we were filming, he walked up to me and he goes, "My wife and I talk about your legs all the time." And I was instantly hard, and I came, and my tongue popped.
Alright, do we have some more questions for Duncan? Okay. What's your question? You know. Oh, you? No. You're just wasting my fucking time. What's your question?
Valentina, I was born in Aguascalientes, so it's really good that you're representing the Aguascalientes, de qué parte eres?
De Aguascalientes, it's like
Eres de la ciudad.
de la ciudad de Aguascalientes. My mom was born there and she came to the States when she was very young, around like 8 years old. I visited Aguascalientes. Places that I visited was Pabellon. And then just the city. I stayed in the city, but that's where my mom is from.
And did you grow up speaking Spanish?
I grew up speaking Spanish as my first language. And I grew up having a family friend as my babysitter when my parents would go to work. So we would speak solely in Spanish. And then I started learning English when I got into kindergarten.
I don't know any Spanish, but I sleep with Latin men, just so you know.
Yes.
My favorite part of this Q&A is just Trinity petting Valentina.
Orlando is full of Hispanic men. Well, if I can't have an Hispanic man beside me, I have Valentina.
I got
What's your
all the
question?
Latin fusion for you, baby.
What's your
She
question?
takes her time.
And we're good. Okay, what's your question?
Alright, I actually have a question for Naomi's moms. I know that RuPaul's All-Stars just aired their season 2. Not that you have to give anything away in case anything's in the works, but how would you feel about actually being invited if they do a 3rd season?
Oh, I always say this. I had the most fun time of my entire fucking life on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
And if I get the fucking call, I would be there in 2 fucking seconds, bitch. I am a fangirl before I'm a drag queen. So I grew up watching Drag Race in high school and then was on Drag Race. So any fucking thing to do with RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm there, bitch.
But we talked about this during the All-Stars viewings. I got you, I see you. I see you too, okay. We were like, what would you have done in this situation? And Naomi was always like, eliminate her, get her out of here. Next, done, kill her, murder her children. Like everyone was like, well, I don't want to eliminate my friend. And she's like, fuck her.
I'm all about the game, bitch.
She would be a fucking,
Yeah, like, Kim should be up for elimination. I'd be like, send that bitch out.
bye, bitch.
Bye, Kim.
I'll see you at Chipotle next Tuesday, like, fuck off! Like, this bitch is gonna be rancid, nasty, evil psychopath.
That's my kind of bitch! Yeah! Do you hate Eureka?
But I do agree.
obvious.
But I agree that that was one thing that All Stars was kind of missing is everyone's like, we're gonna listen to the judges. It's not about the judges. You're already gonna be.
You're already friends. You guys know you're gonna be friends. It doesn't fucking matter. Play the fucking game. Get that $100,000.
Right?
Bitch. More lip injections for everybody.
Here, I'm gonna get her and I'm gonna come over to y'all. Okay,
I'm a person for the people, bitch.
All right, we're gonna do a couple more. Okay, what's your question?
Hi, this is for Valentina.
Valentina, man, you're so pretty. You're looking like Lisa. You're almost tied. The next question's for you.
All right, what's your question?
What was it like shaving your eyebrows for the first time?
Yes, tell us about your long painful struggle was shaving your eyebrows. How horrible. Share your story with us tonight.
You guys.
Like a Lifetime movie. Take us on your journey.
So the very first time, as I prepared that razor against my face, I thought to myself, why? But no, I shaved my eyebrows off for the very first time. It was 2 days before leaving for Drag Race. And I was like, bitch, you're on Drag Race, do what you gotta do.
Right?
Save you some motherfucking time.
It already takes you 3 hours to get ready.
So, I mean, now, this is my profession. So I have to do whatever I have to do to show as much professionalism as I can. As it was today, I showed up like, what, 10 minutes late?
That's very professional.
Oh my goodness. So can you imagine me with
Nothing like
cool
shit.
eyebrows and all that texture, girl? So I definitely felt bad. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe one day they'll grow back and I'll learn to just, you know what? Fuck it. You know, I'm gonna shave them all off for the finale.
You know, I'm so glad you.
Are they still little nubs? You still have the nubs?
Yeah. They're like a pinky.
I'm so glad that you shaved your eyebrows because you did not shave the
Bitch,
face.
stop running on my makeup.
Man, trying to fix your hair, I'm getting fucking paper cut, bitch, by your scrub.
I love it. Okay, what's your question, sir, ma'am?
So, hi, Trinity. Hi. Question
Oh,
for you.
finally!
Newsflash, everyone, Trinity is still here.
Valentina, you're so beautiful. You're so lovely. You look like Linda Evangelista. Did you sew those ties?
So, being one of the handful of season queens ever to be on Drag Race, what do you feel it was one of your strengths and weaknesses in that case?
You know, being a season queen does not make the entertainer. It doesn't. I know plenty of fucking boring ass season queens who can't do shit except for look good. So going into Drag Race, I honestly I'm a huge fan of the show. This is the 9th season. I know how this shit works. You don't have to be seasoned. You don't have to be a pageant queen. You can be like a superstar and not, you know, be against the grain. Sharon Needles, girl. She's not like me. So the thing with I will say this, with the thing with being a pageant queen, the pageants have helped groom me. I did pageants before, like I just went straight into the big leagues. I didn't do newcomer pageants. They helped groom me into the entertainer that I am now. I learned a lot about myself, but when you get to Drag Race, it don't matter. None of that helps you with TV. Girl, look, fucking 10 months, 14 years, 10 months, 14 years, girl, fuck you. So, you know, it doesn't matter, it really doesn't. You know, I'm very fortunate and blessed to be able to accomplish the things that I have and to have the longevity that I have, but that don't matter when you get on TV. Either you are good on TV or you are not.
I also, it's true, I also feel like at this point people throw on pageant as almost like, oh, but she's it's almost like an insult, or it's almost like a...
Oh, it is, girl. Unless you are part of the pageant realm, everybody hates the pageant queen, girl.
Yeah.
Fuck the pageant queen. Fuck her.
So did you go in thinking like, oh, they're gonna be like, you're in pageants, you're...
Oh, trust.
Yeah.
You haven't seen me be defensive yet with Michelle Visage, bitch. I'm doing everything I can. Have you seen me in a gown like a pageant gown yet? No.
Well, that's fine.
I don't want to be. I'm the pageant girl, but I don't want to be. You know, I want to show diversity.
Yeah.
I want to show my cuckoo, my tuck.
That's the worst. Like when they like pigeonhole you into one category. Like my favorite tweet of all time is Violet Chachki when she's like, "No, I'm not a look queen. It's just called looking good, and you should try it."
That's true.
What? Oh, you have a question? Hold on, he has a question. It's not all about you. Okay, hold on. Alright, I'll get you in a second. What's your question?
Alright, 3 days honestly, and that was good.
Thank you.
And Valentina, sorry.
Your fun answer, ask away, bitch. I'm just enjoying my drink, bitch.
So you're so popular right now, right? Have you thought of having merch for Valentina? Are we gonna get some merch from you?
Yes.
Are you gonna? Is Valentina gonna have merchandise?
Definitely. Right now, in production is my T-shirt and my tank top,
Oh yeah.
as well as my jewelry line of rings.
Ah, so good.
Cock ring.
So fucking good.
Cock ring. Not regular rings. Cock ring.
Is that gonna be at DragCon or no?
It's gonna be available at DragCon.
Oh, nice.
But listen, I'm a perfectionist, and I only ever want to put out a product that is something that I would want to purchase myself. So I'm working very hard at making sure that what I put out is a beautiful quality and something that I would want to invest in. So just stay very tuned and it'll be available for you.
So if you thought it took her so long to do her makeup, just wait till 10 years from now, you'll get your Valentina merch, okay?
We're gonna do a couple more, so if you have some good questions, I'm paying attention. But let's kind of wrap this up, okay? No more long-winded passion interests. Okay, what's your question?
Trinity, I'm from Orlando also, so it's great to see you on the show. You're a photographer, right?
I'm sorry?
You're a photographer on the side?
I have a photographer?
Are you on to a photographer?
Me? I'm a girl, I know. I take selfies.
I was going to ask, what advice do you have for entertainers being photographed?
Where's a good place?
What advice do you have for entertainers getting their pictures taken?
This is the thing, when you are an entertainer, you're a man in a wig, whatever you want to call yourself. The lighting is not always going to be perfect.
Paper magazine.
Girl. Paper magazine, bitch.
Paper
They
magazine.
fucked
Fuck you guys
up.
up.
Fuck all of us. Girl,
Farrah found the only light in the whole
Girl, no,
room.
fuck Farrah, fuck Farrah. She's fucking 12 and she fucking looks perfect. Valentina should fuck her too. Girl, no, I'm a man, I have a big Greek nose, like I'm part Greek. So, you have to have good lighting. Please get up, where's your phone, bitch? Hold on, show these children, bitch. If you don't have one, get one. But if you don't, just realize that, you ain't gonna be perfect every time when they tag you in on Instagram like they do me, bitch. You gonna look ugly sometimes. That's why I don't claim to be the pretty one. I'm just talented.
This Aja tea.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right, what's your question, sir?
My question is for Trinity. So I'm also from Orlando. I lived there for a few years. Were you filming during the Pulse massacre, or were you? Like, what was going on? Like, where were you? I know Axel was at Pulse. Axel and Drews and Kanye Don and all that. Where were you during that when that happened?
All right, well, we'll briefly do this, but I don't want it to go too long.
Okay. So when Pulse happened, I was actually dressing a friend of mine at a pageant in Ohio, All American Goddess, when all of that came on the news and we were like, we don't know what was happening. So I was not in Orlando, and fortunately for me, I didn't really know anybody who passed, but I did know several of Axel and several of the other entertainers that were stuck in the dressing room. The thing with Pulse is that could happen anywhere, and I want to urge you guys to know your surroundings. I know this is a great place to have fun and have a kiki and have drinks, but know your surroundings. Do not trust anyone. Another example, me and Valentina were in LA leaving a nightclub, and a guy attacked Valentina out of nowhere. You need to know your surroundings and who you're with and who's around you, because we are gay. We're not accepted in this country, in this world, like completely how we should be. Know your surroundings. Have some mates with you. Know how to fight, bitch, because we are not going to sit in our houses, reading books, watching TV. Go out and live your life, but know your surroundings. Because Pulse can happen anywhere. Know your surroundings.
May I say one thing really quick?
Yeah.
But also at the same time, it's such a pleasure for all of us here today, people of the queer community and allies. Thank you to Roscoe's for providing a safe place for us here tonight. I mean, the fact that we're all here together, we feel comfortably ourselves. It's a beautiful thing, and thank you for having such a beautiful viewing. These TVs are sickening, bitch.
All right, we got a couple more. What's your question?
Hola, Valentina.
All right, moving on. What's your question?
The fact that you started drag